If I only had 1 hour per day and the goal to grow a $10,000 per month online business, this video reveals exactly what I would build. And specifically, you're going to learn the 7-step business plan that I would use. You'll also learn the 5 tasks that I would do over and over and over to grow this business. Plus, I'm going to get into some niche examples where this works really well. And then we'll wrap up with one full example, kind of flesh it all out top to bottom so you can see exactly how this comes together. Now, what I like to summarize this as is what I call the authority list business model. Okay, it's all based around email. So essentially, you're building an email-based business from home that you can run from your laptop, and you can run it from anywhere in the world. Now, what you need to do first, the step one, is to figure out who you're going to be of service to and what you're going to help them with. This is called choosing your niche. If you need help with this, I do have some YouTube videos on this. I do have a $9 premium training called Niche Navigator. The link to that is down below, but you got to figure out who you're going to be of service to. And I recommend that you look for something you have a story in or you have affinity for, meaning you think it'd be fun to read about, to listen to podcasts about, to watch YouTube videos on this subject matter. So if you're a copywriting geek and you love copywriting and you love persuasion, you love the world of sales, that's kind of like your internal guide to tell you, to nudge you in the direction of, if that feels fun, follow the fun. Because the truth is, with this business and every business, you're going to be engaged reading, writing, talking about it, creating emails, looking for helpful resources on the topic to share. So since you're going to be all in on this topic subject matter for the next several years, you might as well enjoy it. So that's the first big key. Second is you're going all in on list growth. At a bare minimum, you need a landing page and an email service provider. Now, on the top navigation of my website, milesbeckler.com, there is a post that says how to grow your email list. It shows you how to get everything going for free. That is $0, and you can grow up to your first 1,000 subscribers for $0 in this scenario. So please use that tutorial as you're going through this as your actual step-by-step framework to help you build this all out. Ultimately, you're going to need some sort of a lead magnet, whether that's a virtual summit, whether that's a 7-day challenge, or whether that's like a free MP3 or a free ebook or a free video. Then I do recommend, when possible, to have a one-time offer that you show after they opt in, and or have some of your own low ticket offers that you sell, whether it's as an OTO or selling it directly. But you got to grow your list, right? If it's an email-based business, that's the real key to everything. So once you have your landing page and your email system set up, then it's on to traffic. And you essentially have two choices, or there's a really big divide in the traffic game. There's paid traffic, and then there's earned traffic. Some people call that free traffic. It just takes time and energy to earn it. So with paid traffic, I'd be using Facebook ads first and foremost. If I couldn't get Facebook ads to dial, and I love my offers and I love my niche, I would also try YouTube ads as well. You could even go into Google ads. I think starting at $5 a day is a really smart way to grow. But if you're on a tight budget of time, I'm assuming that you have a full-time job or two, you've got good cash flow coming in from elsewhere, and that's why you're strapped for time, which is great. So let's reinvest some of this income that you're earning elsewhere into testing, to finding the landing page, the lead magnet, the offers that work, so you can then scale your list without spending a bunch of money out of pocket, which is exactly what we do when we build out sales funnels. The other side of traffic is going to be organic traffic. Now, at 1 hour per day, I don't think you have that much time, and I don't think you'll have enough patience to go into blogging or creating a full-on YouTube channel like we have here. It just takes more time than that. So if you're in the position where you're like, Miles, I don't have a lot of money, but I have a bunch of free time, go down the path of content marketing, right? If you spend 2 or 3 hours per day, you can use a blog and or a YouTube channel to really grow this thing if you're in it for the long term. But on the short term, if you're focusing in on free organic traffic strategies, I would focus on vertical videos. This would be YouTube Shorts. I would get that same YouTube short that would be 60 seconds up on Instagram Reels, and I would also be creating and publishing it to TikTok. And I believe when you focus your bio, right? The link in bio is leading them to your lead magnet that you already built out here. When you focus all of your energy on helping people in these short form vertical video content, you can make 1, 2, or 3 of those per day in an hour's time, which is what you need to do to really build that wave of momentum on the free strategy. So for traffic, are you going to go paid? $5 a day is where you start on Facebook ads, or are you going to do a free approach? That's up to you. It's what fits you best. The fourth part of the plan is doing research. So you need to find a lot of great content to share. A big part of your job, if you're really limited by time, is being a curator of information. So in that copywriting example, you're listening to copywriting podcasts, you're watching copywriting videos, you're finding the best copywriting free content out there, and that is the majority of what you are going to share in your email. So you become someone who really helps summarize a bunch of the different resources out there to help your email list subscribers get the best of the best of the best. You don't have to create this content, but you're going to have to find it. Now, this is where I think we're probably going to go a little over an hour per day, because I want you to turn the time that you're spending cleaning the kitchen, doing yard work, doing laundry. You should have earbuds in and you should be listening to content. When you're driving, when you're commuting, when you're walking the dog through the neighborhood, you should have earbuds in and you should be listening to the newest niche content that's relevant to your audience, so you can keep finding those gems that you're going to share. Okay. So I don't consider that to be a part of the 1 hour of work, but I think it's something that you're going to need to add on. Then obviously you're going to need to log in and email a minimum of 2 times per week, all the way up to 7 times per week. I think most people operating this model, emailing 2 to 3 times, 2 to 4 times per week is going to be best. And then there's the monetization, right? You got to make money off of this thing. So you're going to have to go find affiliate offers to promote inside of your emails. I teach that in my offer recon course, which there's a link to below. It's only like 19 bucks. But then you can also go find advertisers who may want to actually put display ads inside of your emails. You just need to know that 1 day per week, that 1 hour that you're working on each and every week, you need to be focused, or 1 day, 1 hour of the 7 hours per week that you're putting into this business model needs to be all in, focused in on finding monetization, whether that's finding new ad partners, whether that's finding new offers, whether that's creating and selling your own offers. Doesn't really matter, but you need to be focusing some time on creating those monetization systems built inside of there. And obviously you can have a little note down in the bottom of every email that says, hey, if you want to advertise on this, reply and let me know you want to advertise and I'll give you my rates. So the emails that you're sending out to your niche audience may actually become the marketing for the advertisers inside of said emails. So it can really work together very well, but the more creative that you get when it comes to running your monetization strategy inside of those emails, the more money that you're going to make and the more opportunities that you're going to have. And then number 7 on the actual plan is growth hacking. Okay, so once you get your system built, you're going to need to find ways, whether it's doing list swaps with other people who have email lists that you can market to and they can market your list, whether you create low ticket products that other people mail as affiliates, whether you use a tool like UpViral that gives your subscribers a free ebook, a free video course when they refer you 5 or 10 subscribers. You can put together and run online summits. There's a whole world of growth hacking, but in this 7-step plan, right? Niche, list growth, traffic, research, email, monetize, and growth hacking. Several of those things you're not going to have to work on week after week after week. Once you choose your niche, you're done with that one, right? Once you get your opt-in page working and dialed and your email list system working, you're pretty much done with that. Once your Facebook ads are working, I mean, it's maybe an hour of work per week to keep up on those ads to make sure they're all working appropriately. So all of that extra time that you get once your basic minimum viable system is built, that's where you apply it into growth hacking to really start to scale this quickly. So ongoing tasks, okay? 5 ongoing tasks. Number 1, you got to be growing your list all the time. So I'm constantly creating and testing new lead magnets. I'm creating and testing new offers for my OTO. And I'm also creating and testing new ad copy to see what gets me the highest return on my efforts there. Number 2 is traffic. Okay, so the ads is the least time consuming, as we mentioned, or you're going to be doing the vertical videos. Obviously, there's way more opportunities to drive traffic organically and paid than those, but these are the ones I would use if I was forced to only be working on this for 1 hour per day. And then obviously the ongoing task of curating and finding content to share. This can be done through earbuds. There are some AI tools that can help you summarize a lot of these podcasts, but I think when you are actually listening to them as an enthusiast in the space, and you find that at minute 16, they go on this 4-minute rant, and wow, that's the whole power of the entire podcast, and that's what you share with your email list, they're going to love you for saving them 56 minutes so they don't have to watch the whole, or they don't have to listen to the whole podcast. You zero them in on the most important part. They're going to love you for that. So that's a part of the job. Sending emails, super quick and easy. Once you get a framework, we will talk about a specific framework that you can follow here later. And then that monetization, you always got to be looking for and or creating new monetization systems. There's never a business in this world where you build it once and then you're just done forever. The passive income lies from those greedy gurus are unfortunately just that. They are lies. There's always, you need to be working on improving what's working for you. If you're not working to render what's working for you obsolete, your competitors are. And this is why you need to stay engaged with the game and stay on top of it. So what kind of niches does this work with? Number one, fitness and wellness, right? The whole world of weight loss, of gaining muscle, whatever it is, right? From yoga to runners to biohackers to people who want to meditate to people who want to lose weight, people who want to bulk up. All of those are long-term games that they're playing. So they need helpful reminders, they need motivation, they need accountability, they need consistent emails coming into their inbox to help them remember why they're doing what they're doing, to help them, find new recipes, to help them find new ways of getting the goals that they want to make their lives easier while they're on that journey of whatever it is. So like yoga, runners, biohackers, meditators, people who want to really improve their health, lose weight, bulk up, gain muscles. All of these are perfect niches for this business model. Number two is for foodies and people who love food and people who love cooking or people who are building the skill of cooking. This can go all the way from a save money approach, which is in the meal prep and meal planning type approach, but it can go all the way to, wine connoisseurs and people who want to be specific about vegan cooking or keto cooking, et cetera, et cetera. Anybody who's into cooking is always looking for a new, fresh, awesome recipe. We're always looking for new kitchen gadgets that'll make our lives easier. If you could teach me how to use an Instant Pot that's got the air fryer attachment to it to save time on cooking my breakfast potatoes every day, bingo, I want to know about that. And this business model lends itself to that. Niche idea number three is relationships, parenting, family, dating, everything from dealing with toddler tantrums and kids to dating for single parents, homeschooling hacks, no screen, how to unaddict your children to screen time, how to get your kids off of sugar, and on and on and on it goes. There can be a holistic slant. There can be a weight loss slant for this. There's 1,000,001 different angles you can take into this space. Then pets, animal care, right? So we're not talking like broad. You're not going to be the be all end all. I'm the pet person for all pets in the world. You're going to get super specific down to specific types of lizards or people who love certain types of rodents. And yes, people do keep rodents as pets. All the way to like hairless cats, right? People who have hairless cats, they have very specific and unique needs compared to the rest of the worlds of cats, or French bulldogs, and on and on and on. There's literally thousands of sub niches under that world. All of these people who like pets and animals, they want pet stories, they want animal stories, they want to see pet videos, they want this kind of engaging content, and you can curate that and put it right in their inbox. And they're going to love opening your emails, which means they're going to see the ads, they're going to see the links to the Chewies and to those affiliate programs that you're a part of to get all their pet supplies, and on and on and on. Number five is travel and adventure. You got luxury, you got budget, right? We can break it down in a bunch of different ways. Trip ideas, trip itineraries, all the way down to the packing list and the gear. There's 1,000,001 places that you can promote as an affiliate. There's 1,000,001 places that would love to advertise on a great niche travel email list. Number six is hobbies and crafts. Knitting, woodworking, gardening, tarot, numerology, astrology. If people are stoked on it and they spend their spare time on it, they're going to want to read about it. They're going to want to learn about it. They're going to want to get better at it. They're going to want to engage with it. That is your opportunity. And then number seven is, money, everything money, from investing to personal finance, okay? From eliminating debt to trading NFTs and meme coins if you want, dividend stocks, passive investing, the FIRE movement, all the way down to real estate investing. And when you get to real estate investing, there's everything from bird dogging to wholesale to commercial, to residential, to short-term residential, to Airbnbs, and on and on and on it goes. So you find that kind of niche that you have an overlap for. So let's say you want to become a real estate investor in your life. You've been studying it, you've been playing it, you're working on your first deal, you're co-hosting for a few people locally in the Airbnb game, and you just want to be all about real estate investing for the rest of your life. Perfect. This is your opportunity to constantly geek out on the information, to find the best tidbits, and then to share share it with those other Airbnb hosts out there in the world, boy, you could grow affiliate revenue, ad revenue. You could grow a really big property management business if you were leveraging this approach right here. And here's one fun example to kind of wrap this all up together. So you could run one called the Daily Tarot. Okay. If you do tarot readings, tarot cards, you can offer daily tarot readings. You can do astrological updates. You're going to see immediately how you could apply this to a dozen or two different spaces. But you know, the stars are always changing. The planets are always changing. The astrology is always changing. And people who love tarot readings would always love to get a quick one card tarot reading into their inbox. So your structure of your email could be, it starts out with a quote. Every day it's got a quote, then you have a little advertisement section. This could be a paid ad, right? Somebody who's just paying per impression, or this could be an ad for something like a tarot card deck that you love, and it could be inside of there. The next one is the one card tarot reading. You got a nice little image. You got a little 300 words about that tarot card right there. Then you got another ad space. Then you got a tarot deck review. That would obviously be an affiliate link. And then you've got another ad. Then you can do an astrological update. And below that, you can have a share with friend, kind of a call to action using something like UpViral, to where if they share it with 10 of their friends or 20 of their friends and they get you 20 subscribers, you'll send them a deck of tarot cards or something. You find a $8 deck of tarot cards that you can drop ship from Amazon or wherever. And you start to incentivize these folks, growth hacking your way to getting your readers who love your content to promote your opt-in, and they get a prize for doing it. There's a million and one ways to build this out. Now, I learned and really mastered the game of email marketing through my friend named Terry. And if you want someone who's going to walk you through the process and to really hold your hand and help you put together a even more specific game plan than this to grow an authority list yourself, I highly recommend you go to milesbeckler.com/authority-lists and you learn from Terry. He's the person I learned the game of email marketing from. Currently, we have almost 300,000 active subscribers on all of our email lists, and it's pretty amazing. We go send an email, we queue up an email, we put together a new offer, we send it out, even if it's a $10, $11, $15, $17 offer, and we can see tens of thousands of dollars come in from just a few emails when we put these pieces together. It all starts with one. You get your first subscriber, then it's 10, then it's 100, then it's 1,000, then it's 100,000, and on and on and on and on from there. This business works. It does not take all that much time for you to build this out when you really stay focused in. And once again, a recap on the plan, figure out who you're going to help, right? Choose a niche, grow your list, get traffic to your opt-in pages, research really good things to share with your list, email 2 to 4 times per week at least, monetize with ads and affiliate offers, and then growth hack your way to a big old honking list. And you'll be amazed at the business, the lifestyle you can generate, and the income that you can generate. Because the truth is, when you're mailing 100,000 people at a clip, or you're mailing 200,000 people at a clip, it still only takes 15, 20, 30 minutes to write that email, but you just get so much leverage. You can earn so much revenue from taking these few 5 little daily tasks. You can do it all in an hour a day. I hope this has been helpful. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you have questions for me, get at me in the comments, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. Till then, be well.